Hello everybody. Employee bonuses and a question that just came through yesterday regarding these. I'm Ramsden, I'm a DYB coach, also a painting contractor. The reason I tell you I'm a painting contractor is I love those big wins and those big jobs, but I also feel the pain sometimes when things don't go right. So what I want to talk about today is employee bonuses. We talked about these in a previous video, which will link the video to this one. But the question is, what happens on an employee bonus structure when it's based on hours if you don't bid hours? Such as if you look at the side of a house or look at a room and just say, yeah, it's got to be $400 to paint. It's got to be $2,000 to paint. Or maybe you, in your mind, you know what it is, but you don't actually have it broken down to your hourly rate. So let's look at it this way. We're going to use rounded numbers because they're easy to calculate. If your bid rate is at $50 an hour, some of you are less, some of you are much, much higher. It all depends on many, many factors we can't get too into this video. But if it's a $50 an hour bid rate, so that's your labor rate, and that does not include materials. And you're doing a project, maybe you looked at a house and looked at a room and said it's going to be $1,000 to paint it, plus material. Okay, well, you didn't break it down. You didn't really use production rates or anything like that. You just kind of did a guesstimate on what it was going to be. But in your mind, you've probably done this so many times that it's probably pretty accurate. So let's break this down. It's how many hours is this going to be? Because we know if we tell a crew member, one crew member to go paint that room, it's going to take them 2 days, and another crew member is going to take them 7 hours. So we want to supply the crew member the number of hours it's going to take to actually accomplish a task. They don't know if they're doing great with their numbers, they're not doing bad with their numbers. They might think they're killing it. Maybe they're doing over prep on these jobs, and maybe you have to let them know you have 20 hours to complete this job. You have 16 hours, and so they have to factor in their head the prep, the setup, the cleanup, the painting, and making sure the customer is happy. Loading the van, the whole bit goes into those hours of production. So let's go back to your $50 an hour. So we looked at a job that's going to be $1,000 of labor, and we'll say $150 for material. So the whole job is $1,150. So how many hours is it going to take? Well, if your bid rate is correct, and it's going to be $1,000 of labor, we'll take the $1,000 and we're going to divide it by your hourly rate, which is 50. So 50 goes into 1,000 20 times. So you have 20 hours to complete this task. Is it right on? We don't know till it's actually done. At the end of the couple of these jobs, you can actually look at your overall bidding process to find out, bidding that way, does that work? We do have a couple of those jobs that happen now and then that there is actually no bid price. It's sometimes a guesstimate, or it's a conversation between me and a homeowner at a time, and things aren't measured right, but we still have to provide our crews with a number of hours for each job so they can earn their bonuses. They have something to strive for, and also because they're not working too many hours on that job. So anyways, I hope this helped. If you'd like more information about the employee bonus program, please send me a message. It's ron@dybcoach.com, or you can reach out to me on Facebook. Love to chat with you. We can either have a conversation on Facebook or we can exchange cell phone numbers. I would love to chat. So anyways, I'm Ron. I'm a DYB coach, also a painting contractor. Hope this helped, and go get some work. Bye.